It's site-wide in nature, exercises in essence about every element of our emergency response organization that we can. It is overseen, evaluated in this particular case by the Department of Energy as well as the Nuclear Regulatory Commission. And like I said, it exercises our response capabilities. It exercises the emergency management personnel, the folks in the facilities, our fire men and women, fire response equipment and personnel, as well as integration with the local, state, and national resources. It involves the county emergency management agency, calls upon them. It exercises our agreements with local fire, hospital facilities, and our mutual aid agreements with those folks. Our security personnel, have you seen, participate. And like I said, there's operations offices both in Department of Energy headquarters as well as Oak Ridge, Tennessee, as well as some specialized teams. And we're also playing in this exercise and calling upon them as needed as the exercise unfolds.
Now, in each one of these, there is a different scenario. And while that scenario is mapped out in advance, a lot of it is also sort of played along by individuals who are not fully scripted and understand and have to react under the circumstances. Is that what?
Absolutely. We have a detailed exercise packet, and I happen to be privy to it and had it, but the players do not. Everywhere from the fireman that responds to the Department of Energy or contractor personnel responding to the Emergency Operations Center, they're unfamiliar with it. They did know that there was going to be an exercise today, but many of them might have been at home. Now, actually, for example, the fire department, we have two crews. We bring in the normal crew that would be here, and then also a second crew just in case a real event were to happen. So folks are familiar that something might be going on, but not the detail of it. And like you've learned, even though there may be a detailed schedule of events, sometimes it's set out in a way across the site. It's difficult to see all parts and pieces of it, so someone might get a little out of sequence, but nonetheless, you got to keep going, and that's what you've seen some of these controllers doing, trying to keep people on track, and then also specific objectives that we want some of the different organizations to meet, and that's ultimately what we'll assess or critique the exercise. Everybody will come back together and critique, get feedback. We've heard feedback even from a guard as we left, and we'll capture that very thing from all the different folks, and then obviously in a more formal way, the Department of Energy may issue an assessment report on it, and like you saw, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission personnel, they'll issue a report on this exercise as well.
When everybody's finished, as you mentioned, you talked about a critiquing. There's going to be a debriefing at the end of the day today. More detailed on Monday, right? Absolutely.
One today with everybody, and then we'll bring folks back together Monday to go over all the aspects of the exercise and what we call problem report or identify issues for follow-up.
Very good. And so then the follow-up is this. If you look at the mistakes that were made or things that need to be corrected, then you put those into place for the next protocol, right?
Absolutely. In essence, they become lessons learned for the next one.